Yeah, I said it's a part of the communication. So you have to communicate to me and present to colleague. The skill, not teaching or learning. So you have to learn the skill. The subject itself, skill in leadership and innovation. Still, I can't hear. I have a problem. Other local.
I work as a teacher at Srilanka.
Yeah. What is the potato, right?
I'm Mohammed Yasir. I have an associate to in Srilanka.
You are only playing.
3 months working as an accountant at Global SAP Consulting.
Yeah.
Global SAP Consulting.
Mobile.
SAP Consulting. That's an ERP system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the year you are?
SAP.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I am using Excel, not SAP.
I'm Niruka, working as finance executive in Expo Commodities Private.
What?
Expo Commodities Private.
Expo commodities. What do you commodity expo?
Spice.
Huh?
Spice.
Yeah. Now you can see introduce yourself. Whether you are giving priority to the company or you, right? That shows your personality. Yes, you have to learn when you go to interview. Okay. When you are entering, now the technology developed. How do you enter? It's all observe. That's a skill, not theory or knowledge. It's beyond that. Okay. So you have to learn. That's for the subject. And these 2020 news numbers, they included skills in leadership and innovation. Right? Yeah. Yeah, the notification. Then
As an assistant accountant, partly tourism.
the company
Partly tourism.
partly. Yeah.
I'm Vishal. Work at BSAA Partners, so associate accountant.
I'm Vishnu from Mount Lebanon. I work as a system manager assurance at Ten.
Is the insurance company? No, assurance. Assurance.
Yeah. Okay. I am Sudhir. I'm working as a executive to scan control in global awareness. Working as a
Yeah, I don't introduce myself. As you can see, I have clearly put my slide. Okay. I'm an accountant by profession. I'm not a full-time academic. I'm doing part-time. Well, I'm retired now. Okay. I'm an old person. So I do my consulting and do lecturing and other places as well. So you can ask me any question. I will share it. If I can't, next week then. Okay. So ask question and learning. The learning and teaching. Okay. So I have uploaded the welcome note. Then I have uploaded course outline. Then a PowerPoint, and I have uploaded book also today night. So you can read that. Right. So of course, this is the first time I am doing this dual. Okay. I did morning online. Now it is a dual. So it is a problem for me. And again, I'm not much familiar with this speed. So okay, I will learn it. Right. So any question, please stop me. Sometimes it will speed in talking. So I have the right to stop and ask me to repeat. Then I will do it. Okay. Don't go and complain. anyone, it's okay, but I'm saying that if you don't follow it, you have a right to stop. Okay? Right? The subject is called skills in leadership and innovation. What is skill? What is skills? Why do you go to KPMG? Right? Yes, I'm asking that. Why do you go to KPMG? Huh? That's why I asked. What is skill? You should know that, no? What is skill? Know-how. Yeah, then you know. Skills is a know-how, the knowledge to perform the task. Skill is to perform the task. When different definition comes, skill is the knowledge of to perform the task. Or know-how. Perform. What did you learn from this? What did you learn? What did you observe? 15%. No, that I repeat. No, I would observe. What did you observe? What did you observe from the video? There are two types of dogs. One dog is bringing, not sharing. Other dog seeing the situation and looking for opportunity. Sensing gather water and showing others. That's the way of doing it. So leader show the way, show the way. Okay? So that's the leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. And this is the definition, the video done by Maxwell, the leading leadership group. It's not mine, right? So it's very expensive. Of course, you can download now. Read it all. 2011 one. You can download and learn it again. You watch it, you learn. Okay. So leaders is the one who knows the way. That be the second dog knows there's a water, there's a problem, there's a this one. So leaders look for resistance and take risk to find the way to solve the problem. Okay. So you should have skill to face the disruption. That means when you disrupt, you get innovation. That's what the subject called skills in leadership and innovation. Okay. So the video shows you can. I don't know if it's getting recorded. So I'm not used, but I'm normally talking with the student, not with the board. So there are overseas students. So please, why don't you come front? So it's a difficult thing for me because then I don't know if it's getting recorded or not when I talk further. So why don't you sit here? Please, because otherwise I will have problem. If I come to close here. Yeah, come front. I don't know.
Even if you come.
Okay, right. So there are three types of people in the world: business or individual. They make things happen, they follow, and wonder what happened. The bus stop is happening, wonder what happened. Like a no, that is the bus stop is ringing, but later someone is finding a solution. So you wonder what happened. You have to make things happen. People wanted water, not sharing. Right? So second point. So he wonder what happened. So make things happen, watch things happen, and whatever. We are here. All Sri Lankans are here. Wonder what happened. What happened to us? Now that is wonder what happened. Okay, we were good in watching what is next neighbor's house happening, but now we lost that as well. We are in the wonder what happened. That's why we are in a crisis. Okay. So who make things happen? Leaders such as Apple, Microsoft, General Electric. If you don't know, please make a note extension. GE means General Electric, the leading company in the world. Of course, now is a problem. World-class companies. So they make this happen. What happened in making this happen? They created a touch phone to the mobile users. From Nokia, lost the market because of Steve Jobs found. Yeah, my class, I did a silent, no discussion, only with me. Okay, that's my expectation. Kindly cooperate. And you enter the class in the future, no late attendance. Okay. These are discipline you are learning. In my office, you can't be at office. That's my side. I have managed 3,500 people, multi-countries, including foreigners. Right? So that's my expectation. Leaders expect differently. So you have to get used. That's why different lecturers come to you will learn the characteristic of individual. And when you go to office, same thing. Right? So that's the purpose. That's why different lecturers. Otherwise, I can teach all subjects. Can't, no? I can. But no point. You get different characters. Right? So you mold it yourself. You are here to learn. Okay? I share the knowledge. Okay? So Microsoft, Samsung, and me. Steve Jobs, that was Tata. What is this difference about Tata? Or Tata? Tata. What is the difference? Do you know who is he? What he does it? Yeah, he made this happen. Right? Range Rover, Rolls Royce, Range Rover and Land Rover is a huge loss. He took over from Ford Motor Corporation. Now he's running profit. So they make things happen. Right? And maybe in 2006 or something, when he wanted to sell his what do you call their car to Ford Motor Corporation, they humiliated, said, why you started car without knowing anything? And immediately he came back to India, did lot of change and made it. Now Ford Motor Corporation couldn't continue and they sold it to him. Right? I'll have a video will show you. So leaders make things happen. And someone follow it. At least you have to be the second stage. The third stage will be out. That happened to Nokia. Example, make a note. Nokia, and he said, we didn't do anything wrong, but we lost it. That's the last brief, first brief the CEO made. So you can't make that as a CEO, right? So dialogue, Sambat Bank, John Gibbs, Paul Gibbs, MAS, known for Sri Lanka, according to my study. Dr. Khan, you know who is he? Dr. Khan, we just knew it, right? Former CEO, Chairman. Ranjit Pet, Cargill's Deputy Chairman, CEO. Ken Balendra, former Chairman, the current Chairman of FATHER. Line Senior, former Chairman of Kemas College. And one of the Sri Lankan director to be in the main board of President Colombo. Only the Sri Lankan who was made as the main board director of President Colombo. And he was the proper chairman and main director of one of the directors of that one. So they are all the leaders. Who make things happen? Followers. Losers. Wonder what happened? Losers. Like Nokia, example. Okay. To be successful, you need to be a person who make this happen. If Ranjit Page, what is the change he did? You all know Ranjit Page? Yes or no? Don't know? He has 510 food cities, 130 billion turnover. If you don't know, don't come to leadership class. Please read. I'm telling you, it's not underestimating. Right? He's one of the leaders and he has made change. 1983, it was about to close. And December 1983, 83, he started supermarket at Staple Street next to Hilton Residency. Today, 500 plus food cities, 130 billion turnover with a multi backward integration, diversified company. So that's the leaders make a change, right? There are 4 department stores today, 510 convenience supermarket. That's the leaders make. So to be successful, you need to be a person who make things happen. None can destroy iron, but its own trust can. Likewise, none can destroy a person. So you have to be positive. I can, we can, you can. Make a note. That's a leader's mindset. So he says, Tata is the person with the always with the iron, right? So he said, none can destroy iron, but its own trust. So your mindset can destroy as a leader or a manager or even not even anyone. So only your mindset. So leaders have growth mindset, growth, positive growth mindset. So that is where Ranjit Page made department stores into targets and today multi diversified 130 billion plus revenue. So you know this, what is this bird? He flies when raining over the clouds. So unique. Leaders are unique. Leaders are unique. All birds find shelter during the rain, but eagle avoid rain by flying above the cloud. Problems are common, but attitude makes difference. That's the difference. So leaders make difference. I think positive. So Tata took over Range Rover and Land Rover. Today, the profitable company goes lost. And that time, the Port Protocol President Chairman said, "You are doing a favor to us. Otherwise, it would have been closed, and so much of British guys would have lost the job." Even David Cameron, I think, President advisor, I think, Cameron, visited India and requested, "Can you take over the factory? Otherwise, there is an economic issue." There is a huge number of employees working for Range Rover and Land. So, problems are common, but attitude. So, your attitude can make you as a leader. So, what do you feel now? Leaders are born or made? Born or made? Born. How many people born? Can you say? Diana? Some example. Born leaders, example. Leaders are born or made? Can be both. Born leaders can be a great leaders and normal leaders can be made. Make a note. Born leaders can be made great. Bill Gates, born leader, made it great. Steve Jobs, they are all made leaders, but great. Born, great. Nelson Mandela, the born leader. But he created because of the black Americans, so black Africans issues, and he became a leader. And he said, education can take everything different. Okay. So attitude. Okay. So with the introduction, hope you have seen the course outline. It is trying to do studies of this introduction. What is leadership? Who is a leader? Primary role of a leader. Leadership in Sri Lankan context, and so on and so forth. Okay. What is leadership? What is leadership? Oh, who is the leader? You said born leaders are born. Who is the leader? Person who has followers. Make a note. Person who has followers are leaders. Generally, mainly. Leading people, influencing people, influencing method or convincing, forcing. You can be a leader by forcing or convincing. Current leader is forcing us to pay and do things because crisis situation, forcing is important. That is called autocratic leadership. We go for detailed data. So crisis situation, autocratic leadership is required because you can't ask for opinion and take time. You can't make a decision. So that is the crisis time autocratic leadership. Okay, leading people, influencing, commanding. So you can be commanding, guiding, but should be there. But I don't know current Sri Lankan situation whether we are going to comment or IMF will comment. I don't know. So that's a difference. So because we are doing all for IMF will comment. Okay, but crisis, so autocratic leadership. So I'm just bringing something. I nothing politics, but I bring a real example. So you have to take it as studies, not as politics. Okay, so I bring example. So what is leadership? Lead the people. When influence, it can be forcing, convincing. Leading people, you can convincing or influencing by reward, or you can give it by forcing. Right? You would have studied carrot and this one. Okay? And command. Then guide to achieve, underline the word common goal, not your personal goal. Previous presidents are individual goal, that's why he got stuck. Current president, I don't know where is leading. So this is the issue. Common goal, not nationality, personalities, some goals. Like Saddam Hussein, he did it for personal goal. He's an effective leader, but negative. That is why not for common goals. Okay. So what is leadership? Leading people, influencing people, and now you can see leadership relating to people. Leading people, influencing people, commanding people, guiding to achieve common goals. Okay. So somebody said, I am not afraid of an army of a lion led by a sheep. I am afraid of an army of a sheep led by a lion. But how do you interpret it? Told by somebody, Alexander. Can you write that and interpret? It is not a theory class like accounting, I'm an accountant, but you have to learn practically. Okay, so you can interpret. I'm not afraid of an army of lions led by sheep. I'm afraid of an army of sheep led by lions. What do you mean by that? How do you interpret? One of the past paper question is that. Okay? There are 5 exams already over. You are a served batch, so you can download. I don't know how. So you can take the papers. So how do you interpret? How do you interpret? I'm not afraid of an army of lions led by sheep. I'm afraid of an army of sheep led by lions. How do you interpret? Leadership play a pivotal role. P-I-V-O-T-O-L. Pivotal role. So leadership is important. Even if you have anyone, lions led by this one, all will die. Because the guidance, direction, and convincing, commanding, guiding, empowering, that's all required by leaders. So the lion, that is right. Even 100 lion, if the sheep, so no guidance proper, all will die. So leadership play a pivotal role. The feeling P-I-V-O-T-A-L, pivotal role. The magic, leadership is like a magic, play a pivotal role. P-I-V-O-T-A-L. Write it carefully because a lot of people, the assignment come, they make a mistake. Right? P-I-V-O-T-A-L, pivotal role. You can see examples. So I have put. Okay. Leader and the leadership. Now you can see great leader create more leaders. I said, who is the leader? Leader has followers. But now I am putting a statement, leader create more leaders. What do you mean by that? You have studied in HR, you have finished all. You are video study HR, you are exempted. You didn't study here. Yeah. So maybe you would have difficulties when I refined HRM, you would have studied that. Okay. Organization-wise leadership, right? So you create different leaders, but degree of leadership different. Make a note. Even everyone is a leader, but degree of leadership there. A CEO different, a CFO different, but both are leadership, functional and organizational leadership. So leaders create more leaders. Leadership is a team. Business called idea, communication, leader, and the decision. Leader is someone who can influence and who has managerial authority. Underline the word. He has authority to tell what to do. As a lecturer appointed by the sir, I have right to tell you, you have to do assignment, so and so. Make a note. Right? I have authority to tell you. Because I am appointed leader. You may have a batch representative. Am I right? Who is the representative? Yeah, you have to text me on that mobile number, not 777383679. Then I will have communication with you and you have to share it. Can you text it quickly or WhatsApp? Not 777. First slide is there. Not 777383679. Because a lot of things I will be sharing through WhatsApp. Okay. So leaders, someone who can influence others and who has managerial authority. Leadership, what leaders do. What leader does is leadership. Make a note. What leader does is a leadership. So other way. Okay. What leader does is a leadership. So what leader do? The process of influencing group to achieve goals. Ideally, all managers should be a leader. What is an effective leader? Okay. You are not a leader. Underline the word. You are not a leader until you have produced another leader who can produce another leader. There's a chain of leadership. Make sure that we underline those words. Okay. You are not a leader until you have produced another leader and he is capable of creating another leader. Is it clear? So leadership is not so easy. You have to create a leader and he should be capable of creating another leader. Okay, that's the word. Leader, you are not a leader until you have produced another leader who can produce another leader. Is it clear? What is leadership? Different versions of that. According to dictionary, now the action of a leading group of people or organization. Okay, that is the dictionary. So when you are writing assignment, I'm just giving this all. You have to give explanation, not like your charter writing. First topic so much and that one accepted here. You are learning. I have an example I have seen people who don't do chartered final. I was the example. Right, because you all come through online exam one, when you come to final, not a problem. So here, these students are getting exemption and they do it because they do a lot of write-up. For 4 subjects, and they do 12 assignment for semester. You are not done. I am not saying that. So the chartered people directly coming when they come to final, they are problem. Because the writing, not the knowledge. I am not underestimating because you are used to online. When you come to final, you have to write. Interpreting. Case study come 1 month advance. All 4 subjects together. So you have to learn, make a note, and when you come to question, come to the exam, so you have to learn it. So here also, that's why I'm saying you have to bring how to write. You don't go to the directive definition. You have to come from the dictionary. What is the leadership? What is it? Action of leading a group of people or an organization. That is dictionary says. The state of the position. Underline the word states of position. That means you are an accountant by letter of appointment. Leadership. Right? That what is your name? Yeah, he has come emergent leader. That's a position leadership is an emergent. Not appointed, but you are accepted. But he doesn't have authority. I have authority. Take a note. All these part of the leadership. 2 types of leadership. Appointed or position. And he is emerged as a leader because of the situation. You are accepted and he is willing to serve his time. And he is going to use data. Because when I do WhatsApp. So he is sharing. So that's all. So states of position are being a leader. Now the almost like leadership is a set of behavior, underline the word behavior. Used to help, not force, used to help. Align. What do you mean by align? Align mean what? Not please go to the mobile quickly check it. You are learning. What is align? Yeah. So you have to collaborate people, right? Make sure. Align their collective direction, not one direction. Collective direction. Yes. To execute strategic plan, continual review. Continual review and organize. What do you mean by review? Why you have to review? First you have to close. If Ranjit first renew the supermarket operation. So renewal is required part of the survival. Make a note. Renewal required for survival and growth. You have to renew. So as a leader, you are supposed to renew. Cannot sustain without renewal. So that's the definition. Leadership is a set of behaviors used to help people. You have to help. Align their collective direction. They may have a lot of direction, but you have to identify the common goal. That is vision. You would have studied somewhere. The vision of the company or a nation. To execute strategy plan and to continually renew an organization. You have to continually renew. Right? So Kagal supermarket, he went for sausages, he went for ice cream, and going backward, he want to make a growth. Otherwise, stakeholders or shareholders will ask him to go. Right? But the purpose is keeping you as a CEO, right? So he's doing it. So this is a definition. Now you know what is leadership. Leadership is a set of behavior used to help people align their collective direction, right? Collective direction, not individual direction. This one. To execute strategy plan, there are strategies to continually renew an organization. The organization become new and new continuously. Okay, renew an organization. Any question about leadership now? Yeah, where do you work? Huh? Who is your boss? Okay, no, I talk about your who is the managing director? Part of the family of Hyderabad family or somebody else? Okay. What is the leadership style? Yeah, please talk about that. Then only I will tell. Because otherwise I will explain it to leadership style. One day I will finish it. Right? So I talk about now president. I talk about somebody. So that's why you learn. Right? What is leadership style? You are saying his style is not good. I don't like it. You all don't know. So share them. Then only you can learn. Right? It is not like accounting standard. Please understand. It is sharing knowledge. I am an accountant by profession. So you have to say, I am an accountant. I become a different this one as a transformation. Oh, paradigm shift. Right? So you learn that now. If you have to share, then I will say. If I use like president, no? Right? He wanted. He said support movement, but doesn't accept your opinion. He asked the opposition to support my program. That is the style. That is called automatic style. Okay. So here also now that, and this is required for your exam. Okay. This is required you have to memorize. Okay. So make a note on that you have to write slide numbers on, you have to remember. Right? Because you can't write your own definition. You have to write. Also, there are different definitions, but you have to write at least one accepted definition. Chief top set. If you want to make everyone happy, don't be a leader. Go and sell ice cream. Have you seen this earlier? Yeah. So you cannot satisfy 100% as a leader. But our Sri Lankan leaders was doing it that way, and they lost it. Right? They were trying to do all these things. Okay. And this Simon Sinek said, leadership is not about being in charge. Leadership is about taking care of people in your charge. Understand and underline the words. Not being in charge, being taking charge and care of people under your charge. Right? So understand that is also is all of the. You can see a lot of videos about rewriting. Okay, you have to learn it from that only. Okay, you go through, you get a lot of videos. And this is the person Jackwell. And he said, you are not a leader to bring popularity contest. You are a leader to make lead. Jackwell's former CEO. So our Sri Lankan leaders were trying to do all these things That is why popularity contest, right? I'm talking about business leadership, not about political leadership. So that's why I'm using this word, right? You are not going about a popularity concept. Okay, they are a stakeholder, but you have to balance it. You would have studied somewhere strategy management, I don't know, stakeholder map. I'm not teaching that, but you will study, you will go for fourth year. Or maybe you would have learned it in a charter, I don't know. Okay, so if there is the one, you are not a leader, and underline the red mark. To win the popularity contest, when you are a CEO, you are not that one. You are a leader to lead the acquisition. What happened to Enron failure? He was trying to get his own benefit. That's why Enron closed, other percent closed. You are accountant, you all know that. You know Enron story? Close the Enron story? Yes or no? Don't know? Okay. So you study in auditing, right? That it was closed, and what the CEO did it, and then from the leadership theory called authentic leadership theory in 2003 came out. Okay, I'll be teaching maybe later part of that. Okay, so you are not a leader to win popularity, and you are a leader to lead. So that is a business leader's account. You can't do popularity, so these are images of leaders. Can someone name first one quickly? Second? Third? Joe Biden, current president of US. Okay. Fourth? Fifth? Lee Kuan Yew, former prime minister, Singapore. Our president, three presidents. Okay. Dalai Lama, Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela. Who is he? What did he say? I have a dream. No. I have a dream for Black American to get liberation. Okay. That was his dream. Okay. Steve Jobs, Yaquin, Tata, and Dr. Khan, Ranjit Page. Who is he? He's no more. Who is he? Dilma, former president, former chairman of Labour team. Okay. So you had to go through and they are learn about the biography of these people. You want to be a leadership student. That is my suggestion. And again, I'm telling leadership cannot be taught. I can only share knowledge. It is up to you to learn. Okay. Please understand. Cannot be taught. It is not a science. It's an art, mechanism. It is not a science. It's not a lab science. You will learn it. That's why I put there. You can see how Ranjit Page, how Fernando, or other people. Then you know how they are behaved and what was the success, what was the failure. Okay. These are the images of world and local leaders. Political leaders, future business leaders. Three categories you can try: political, business, and religious. What is leadership? I'll just put. And this definition, example first, is a process whereby an individual influence group of individuals to achieve goals. So, North South 2016 book, you have to remember the exam. Warren Buffett said this. All these definitions, you have to remember. I will name it that person. Say, according to so and so, what is the definition? You have to memorize it. Either one. So, North South 2016, Warren Buffett. Who is Warren Buffett? Have you studied in management? Don't know? Yes or no, applicants, they don't know. They call him Dean of Leadership Gurus. What do you mean by Dean? In the university, Dean is a faculty head. And he is named as Dean of Leadership Gurus worldwide. The leading authority on leadership, Warren Buffett. Okay. So he said, leadership is the capacity to translate vision. So, capacity. What do you mean by capacity? Capability versus ability. Which is bigger? Can someone say? You are accountant. Capability versus ability. Which is bigger? Yeah. So you should know the capability and tap the talent. Make a note. As a leader, you have to tap the talent. Everybody has a talent. You should be able to tap. That is capacity. That's a leadership role. Okay. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. Others, you can learn it. And now you can see leadership is not nurture, nature. What do you mean by nature versus nurture? Can you write it nature versus nurture? N-A-T-U-R-E, N-U-T-U-R. Nature versus nurture. So this is not about nature. It's not about size. You can see these two. A small child handling a big dog and a small girl is managing the huge workforce. So leadership is not about size, about attitude, knowledge, and wisdom. These three things. I'm not started leadership theory yet, so I want you to get the background, and so that's what I'm talking about. Right? So you should know. So it's about attitude, knowledge, and the wisdom. So not about size. That's why I said nature versus nurture. Nature versus nature. Not about your height, not about your all these things. If you can read it, I'm not going to do. Remember, if there is no follower, there is no leader. If the roles are not understood, and it will create operational effectiveness. So leader should know who I am, what should I do, and then only you can do that. You cannot claim yourself as a leader unless other someone accept, make a note. That is important. You cannot claim yourself as a leader unless other someone accept. So that is why if there is no followers, no leader. If the roles are not understood, group will not operate effectively. So that you should understand. So this all who is follower and all that you can for knowledge purpose I have shared. Am I fast? Am I talking fast? Please stop. No. Okay. You all are working in a group. Do you all do group? Group presentation. What about the online? How many people are there? 5, 6? More than that? I don't know. How do they manage? How do they do online here? In front of you all? So you are already in a group. How many groups here? 5 groups? I need a small note. I'll send you Excel sheet. Then I need the name. Then I will do activity. If you come for 10 activity, you get 10 marks. Sorry, 10. If you come for 7, you get 10 marks. Right? So we'll discuss next week, not today. But I'll give you a small format. You can enter and send it. Okay. Now the group exercise. Because after lunch and all, I have not had lunch already or not? Had a lunch. Okay. So it's a group activity. Write your own short definition of leadership. I have given some definition of leadership. So you can write your own definition of leadership. 3 sentences or 3 lines. Write your own short definition of leadership. Because leadership is an opinion, not a science, I thought. So you can define who you are, what you do, and who is it. So define, yeah, please do it. It's an exercise. You have to do it. And you are adult, and compare with my undergraduate student, you are a little bit elder, so you are involved. Except you have to do it. Otherwise, you can't. And it will be boring. Okay? So write your own short definition of leadership. Whatever you feel. What do you feel about leadership? Right. If you have finished, answer, are leaders born or made? Yes or no? If yes, why? If no, why? Morning you have corporate reporting, am I right? What something you have? Corporate reporting. That's not my subject. It's a different. You are accountant, but it's a different subject. Maybe boring. Sometimes it can easily. So that's why the exercise. Have you written? Can you read it? Okay. What is your definition? What's your definition? Can you read? You have finished or not? Have you finished? Can you?
Leadership is influencing your followers to achieve a common objective.
Yeah. There are 11.8 million definitions to Google it. That's why I want to write it. It's an opinion, not a science. Okay. But there are few accepted worldwide universities teach as that's why I said North South and Google like that. There are people. Okay, so different. But leadership said I had given a definition after my PhD, right? So if every time when you do, I have to define, then I have to prove it, right? So our leaders are going to wait. If just white, if not white. Is that correct? Our leaders are born obey or breed. Okay. Born or made? Yeah, it is just no, it born and just keep some this one. Okay. And its leadership is important. If yes, why? Now what they can do? This all can be an exam question with some sort of extension. That's why I do exercise. So please learn how to do and you have to be exam oriented as well. If you go back to your January 23, you see the past paper, the first paper. So you can understand the expectation and see what is MOH 15 AB, then you know what the development, right? Because they said no paper, so I said then now expanded and it is different expectation now. So try and get all 5 papers and see the expectation. Okay. Okay. Is this important? The leadership important. Why? Can someone say why? Why leadership important? What do they do? They say direction. So the definition says, no? Where do you want to be? Where are we now? Where do you want to be? The vision. Okay? Where do you want to be? So they say direction, no? So why important? Describe what is the good leadership look like. Okay, now who is the leader or what are they? And can you tell us what the good leadership? What are the characteristics? What do you think as a leadership, good leader? So I talk about Sri Lankan leaders, I talk about Lee Kuan Yew, then you know something. Can you write on your own word? What do you think? Describe what you think good leadership look like. These 3 leaders whom you admire. Can be your mother, can be your former principal, school or teacher, but writing 3 people naming. Maybe even foreign leaders, maybe a business leaders, 3 people. Who is the leader you like list? Who is the leader you admire? Huh? Okay, then write 3 people. Did you list 3 people? Who is the person?
Welcoming.
Huh?
Welcoming.
Who is he?
You the blank.
What he does?
He fought for the freedom of the black American.
Freedom for America.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the character? 3 people? You know? What other person? Huh? Yeah. So for what?
In every way, you are.
No, let's go. I wanted to know why do you like it? Oh, why is that one? So you, when you admire, you have to follow. Right? I wanted to make sure that you understand that. You write a name and you describe it. Justify why he is visionary, he is. Why do you like Euclid's nation? Okay. Then what else? Is it enough? Being nice not enough for a leadership. Being nice not enough for a leadership. Being nice not a leadership. Being nice not enough for a leadership. But who is the person your name? What is sentence? When we quick enough. Agile. Leadership is one of the correct agile. Because you all adults are learning it here. I know you all want to read it at home. That is very, very important. If you don't learn it here, I know you all want to read it. Okay. So what are the next person? What next? What? No, that's why I want you to tell that because I want you to understand. It is not liking. I want to tell. Liking is different from right, the leadership. So why do you admire? The friendly is the one, okay, that is one of the leadership, this one. So maybe that you can name it as relationship. Instead of friendly is a relationship. Build trust. Friendly create trust. Right? So create trust relationship. So if the purpose is that you identify 3 people and why you follow, then you know that's the reason is the leader, he has some leadership you are following. And he make you to feel comfortable to work with them. Correct? So that's why people. What are the particular qualities those leaders you admire? That's the question I. So why do you admire? So you should know that. Okay? The characters, traits. What do you mean by trait? TRAITS. What do you mean by traits? TRAITS. What do you mean by traits? Not mobile is there. You can check it quickly. Not it's now it's simple. So when we were studying, we had to go to dictionary. Right? So now it's easy, but you have to learn it. Go to mobile and check it. What is traits? It distinguishes from others. That means you have something better than others. It distinguishes from others. Right? So identify that. Okay. Please do this exercise. Otherwise, you don't learn it. Okay, this is occurs in a group. I don't know. So now, based on that, if you have 5 people in a group, then you can make a good definition. That's an exercise. Anyway, I'm not going to do it today. So when you have 5 people towards definition, now sit together, collaborate, and do a right definition. You get a reasonable definition of your group. Right? So you are written something, he has written something. When you make it, you get that's a group exercise, a definition. What identified leader you wish to forward, your share, admire leader, and why? So you have admire. So I work with Crunch Space for 5 years. That's why I talk about it. Nothing personal, everything on the document. Nothing personal. I don't give any personal feeling, but I work with him 5 years. So I know how he started and how he brought today. And as my research also, he is one of my participants. So, do you know what is now leadership and who is a leader? Everyone? Okay. Where do you work? It is easy. Yeah. Answer. Union. Huh? What do you do? Important business. What? Where do you go? Huh? Lever. Huh? Science. Then after all this name. Yeah. Right. So remember two definition for example, North House, Google, or other field. exam. And give some example. You cannot visualize very direct example. Then you have to bring practical example, write it page, or you can go to Bharat Papa. You write both, I can understand. So you can't just definition. So you have to relay the practical example. What the time now? Okay, underline the word effective. So that's why the being nice, not effective. What does a leader have to be considered effective? What are the things that make leader effective? That is important. Effective, efficiency, effectiveness. Right? Two words you would have learned it. Here, efficiency versus effective. So you have to be effective, not efficient. Okay. So definition. Okay. Here you can see, if you Google it, 2018, not today, 11.8 billion definition available. That's why I want you to write that. And when you write, you put in the Google, also pick up definition. Well, this 11.8 million definition was there. And but anyway, like he also put influence and sort of things. So commonly, everyone put these are the things. Clear vision, knowledge, method. These are the common things. Words are used in defining leadership. That is acceptable word. So it becomes components of leadership, and we will discuss. And this is the final definition as per 2019 North House book. Okay. Remember, I'll upload it all tonight. Okay. There are so many definitions. You don't need to worry about. But here, this guy is a completely different interpreter or criticizing. When he's saying leadership is a process of influence or understand and agree. Underline the word. Write it. People define, but he's very critical and establishing or criticizing even about leadership. Okay, he's saying leadership is a process of influencing others, not only influencing. They have to understand why you are influencing. Understand that. They have to understand why you are telling. Right. So that is the purpose he's saying. So please understand that the word. Okay, leadership is a process of influencing others to understand. They have to agree with you, not forcing, about what needs to be done and how to do it. And so you have to tell them what to do and how to do. Rather than telling do it. You understand? Like how to do it. And we have to facilitate, process of facilitate, individual and collective effort, accomplish shared objectives, and use the word, not goals, shared objectives. That means everyone understood, the commitment come, empowering. So the very widely accepted definition, Hari Yukul, you can see a lot of books are written. So remember this definition, underline the word, understanding and agreeing the influence. Why you are influenced? That's important. Okay. So he is criticizing reason and all. So you can read it. I am not going to do that. Okay. So there are so many roles CEOs play, but the 5 major roles played by CEOs or the leaders in an organization, business leadership. What do you think? One? Can someone read maybe? What are the primary roles a leader play in an organization or CEO, director play in an organization?
Resource allocation.
Okay, then no, maybe that. No, I said major roles. That means he should do to survive the organization at least 5 things. Okay. Set the vision. Direction setter. A CEO is a direction setter. Where are we now? Where do you want to be? Okay. Say today you are. I don't know whether it's recorded here. I'm writing here. Okay. Say now 1st January 24. Where do you want to be in 2020-30? Where do you want to be? So direction setter. Say January 24, you are a company with 100 million, and 2030 you want to be a 1 billion. Just example. So he should tell the employees, the managers, we want to be a 1 billion company 2030. Then you should tell why and how as well. No point of telling, I want to get the thing done. Make sure the leader is not getting things done. Make sure that, okay, not getting things done. Leadership not getting. So you are a 10. Say first January 24, you are a 100 million company. Rupees. You want to be a 1 billion company in 5 years. So you have to be a direction setter. Team building and inspire. So you are a CEO, COO, CFO, CMO, CRO, CTO. Like these people are there. No? You know all these names, right? CEO, COO, CFO, CMO, CRO, CTO. CTO who is CTO? Chief Technology Officer. So he should tell what their contribution towards achieving 1 billion. So inspire and team building. And he should tell the stakeholders. Who are the stakeholders? Organization. So he should have a brief meeting, strategy meeting. We are 1 billion company. Stakeholders, shareholders, customers, creditors. He has to ask for it, credit more. If you want to do more business, right? So spokesperson, and he should communicate to all stakeholders. So he became spokesperson. And he has to coach and develop at least this second level people to do that 1 billion turnover. So coach and develop. As a leader, as a CEO or the director or managing director of the company, you have to develop. Rather than asking them to do, you have to develop them to capable of handling the task. So coach and develop. The fifth one, you have to be a change agent. So 100 million to 1 billion is a changing from A to B, 2 states. Like Cargill's was the 4 departments was 1983. Today, 500 plus food cities plus other companies. So he made a change. 35 years, not, and change is over a period, not overnight. Change over a period. So here, that is why I started from setting the direction. So I told 100 million to 1 billion. So changing. So these are the 5 major roles a CEO or a director as a business leader play a major role. And the leader's job is to look into the future and see the organization not as it is ability, but as it should be. Underline the word not as it is, as should be. So that is the leader's job. Not sustain, you have to make growth. Leader's job is to look into the future and see the organization not as it is, as should be. So if it is a 100 billion normal growth, it would have gone to 300 billion in 3 years. Sorry, 10 years, 5 years. Better not. What is not as it? That is 300 billion. But he should make 1 billion. That is as should be. Is it clear now? That's the leader's job. So if you are normal, not doing any change, it will go as usual 300 billion. But if you want to be a 1 billion, you have to be a change agent. So leader's job is look into the future and see the organization not as it is. That is ability, but there's a capability. It can be a 1 billion company if a proper leader manages. Is that clear? So leadership the future and see the organization not as it is, but as it should be. And he also said, customers who provide job security, not the company. Do you agree or not? Who gave the salary to you at KPMG? Who pays your salary? Yeah, who pays your salary? Clients or KPMG? That's the concept he had it. See, right? It's the customers who provide job security, not company. If the customer doesn't do repeat purchase, make or not, and no more sales, no more company not exist. So you have to make repurchase They have to come, or clients has to come and change the case. Then only consulting will come. Or they can change the audit to somebody else. Right? So they pay. You are paying, that's what they are paying to me. If you don't come here, I don't get salary. You understand the basic thing? If you don't come, there's no class and they don't get money, they don't pay for me, then I don't have opportunity election. You understand? So it is customers who provide job security. If you have a customer base and they have to do purchase, repeat purchase. So you have a client as an auditor, sorry, your client, and if they don't do audit next time, you will lose 1 million rupees. If you have auditor 1 million, so then they will pay you next salary. So the way you manage, it is the customer who provides job security, not the company. So there should be a repeat purchase. Then only you will have a revenue, and you will get additional customers as well. Okay. You would have studied in marketing management, getting customer is more cost than maintaining customer. Am I right? Yeah. So that's the concept. So it's a customer who provides job security, not companies. So Jackpot, former CEO, this is the person. He told this, and he only proposed this 5 major role a CEO or a leader play in. Okay. Did you say 7 habits of highly effective people? Did you hear? There are a lot of videos on the YouTube. No. Now you go back and check. Over 1 million books sold. Not now. I don't know whether he's alive still or not. Stephen Covey, 1989, he proposed 7 habits of highly effective people. No need to be a leader. A person to be effective, they should have 7 habits. It's another leadership concept, like 5 roles and the habits. Okay. So it's here. I'll list it that. Be proactive. That is vision. Being with the end in the mind. Where do I want to be? Make a note. Where do you want to be? Right? Be in end with in mind. First thing first, prioritize. Think win-win. No win-lose. Customers also get benefit, so share. Win-win. Think, understand, then understood. So it's very clear. Where is that? You can see. So you have to be a listener. Don't give solution when you observe. Keep, understand. So don't react, respond, make a note. Leader doesn't react, they respond. They don't react, they respond. So seek to understand, then to be understood. There's a book, I'm writing in 7 sentences. There's a book, this is a book, you have to read it. So I'm only making the 7 points. There are maybe 10 chapters. And synergize. Because your undergraduate level is more than enough, you have to read an APA level a book. There's a book on this. He wrote a book, and from that I am taking 7 concepts. Right? So there are a lot of books, highly effective team, highly effective team, and highly effective families. Subsequently, he wrote a lot of books, but this is the first book. Okay, be proactive, begin with the end in mind. First things, think win-win, and start from the show. Once you get in, and keep that going on. Okay, so this is a highly effective people. So 7 highly effective people. Mental, physical, spiritual, emotional. Okay. Any question on the 7 habits? Are you all with me? Or it's difficult to stay here? Yeah, you are adults. So if it is other class, they ask not a question. I don't know where the problem you all, because you all are going to private tuition class for chartered and they only one way, no? You can't ask questions. Here free to ask. I'll definitely answer. If not, next week. Definitely next week you will get answer. I'm not an expert, but I will give answer whether practical or theoretical. Definitely next week I'll give answer if I can't today. So you are free to question related to my subject, not out of the subject. I am here to answer, not like a private tuition class. There are 100, 200 people, you see, and learn, right? So you are free to ask. Okay. What's the time now? You all go for break? What is the habit there? You all go for break? 3 hours, no? Makes sense? So 12 to 3. You all have a tea, 1:30? Yes or no? If you're not, other class, before they ask, they say, I don't know, you are very silent. Other guy ask. If you are not like, I can tell you. If you don't want tea, I can tell you. I can. So I did the 3 hours like online without anyone. I sit in the room and I was talking like a man. No? So they did online. So they didn't want to come this week. Next week they come. They wanted this way to go and a lot of people are out of Colombo. So tomorrow no exercise. They wanted online. So I did in the class. No one there. I was talking. So I can talk. So if you want a tea, I'll allow. Otherwise, you continue. What is your opinion? Want a tea or no tea? Then go and come back in 10 minutes. Register book. Are you going down? Can you tell the security center book? You all sign, no? Clean cup. Ask the cup. Everybody is working with your skin. Here, no? It's not there. It is there. All came from chartered Excel, right? So what stage you all there chartered? This is the topic. So what are the benefits coming to degree for 1 year, 2 years?
2 years.
So what are the benefits you get for you as a person?
Professional.
Yeah.
Qualification.
Only one thing I know, you can pass. No, and now the students who are completing going to the final stage directly, no? That's one. But your age, I don't know. We people are okay, I think. But anyway, definitely pass. If you do it, not like they are, you don't know who's the exam, no? Like you go to chartered, you go to lecture somebody, questioning by somebody, no? And again, it's a different process there, checking and doing. Yeah, of course, there's a moderator, but you know what the question is going to come. People follow me or even other lecture. That's the process. So you can pass if you work hard. And 50 marks for activity, no? Activity or continuous assessment. So you can get 40 marks minimum if you do work. That's the process. Your work on it, you have WhatsApp me, your number.
No, sorry.
Okay. Any question, please ask. Don't be shy.
I'll drop you a message now, sir.
Oh, okay. No, because sometimes I do some article and all I share.
Oh.
You can WhatsApp them. Sure. Student. You put a name there. Subject you are learning distance level. Galle power. Distance level is started. What is subject you learn? But I won't see the knowledge into rather than I talk something. Did you study market management in this? The study level, so we come on business level. Now you started business level, no?
So before you.
Yeah, you all studied marketing. Last semester. What is the subject you all studied? Marketing. Then HR, then operating management.
Yeah.
Statistics also. No, that's the example.
No, that is.
No study. So fundamentals of management, no.
Yeah.
That also just heard. So how many semesters you have completed already? 2.
2 years. 2 years. 4 semesters. This is the first semester of third year.
Who is the leader? Who is the manager? How is it separate? How to differentiate? Maybe one but manager can be a leader. Of course, the knowledge to be employees also can be a leader. To take some of the places the CEOs are employees, no? That's not okay. This is some definition of who is leader. Who is the manager? Manager tends to focus on controlling resources and optimizing resources. Manager trying to see a regulator. Based on the regulation, the rules and regulations, we try and get things done. Leader not like, he only motivated. So that's the regulator. You can see here, a leader someone who has inspires passion, motivation in others. Leader someone who has followers. A leader will be those who empower others. In today's world, it is not what you know, and it is very important. Please know that one. Okay. No point, you know 100 people. If 10 people knows you, that is better value. Make a note. Okay, you may be knowing 100 people, but that's not a value. But if 10 people knows you very well, that's a value. You know the difference? That make a branch. Okay. So other you know 100 people, what is the value? Only for value for them. But if someone knows you, when you go there, they will take you, no? Right? So that's the one. In today's world, it is not what you know that makes you leader. It is who you are that counts. Who you are. Right? Who you are. Okay, if someone knows about you, that make value. That's why you could refer in a CV. No? Someone tell you and someone knows it, no? So then they will have some value to you. Okay, he knows. You will refer with them. So that's all. Managers and do that. Okay, we understand. whatever. He asked your mind, your mind employee. You see how leaders react? I feel you say, you are my employee, your mind. Okay. So first say I command, point the fingers, abuse people, go, art of manipulation, they take, and leaders say B, they ask, shall we, can you do it? Make a note. Shall we, can we, if not, do it. They may do third time. Okay. Shall we, can you do it? Okay. So exchange the hand, pro people, they show art of inspiration, consider idea, but here, so there is no word was only the word leader. So leaders are the word. So now you know manager who is boss. Okay. The video give more information. You can download from YouTube. If you put this, you can. Okay. Any question on bosses here? Is it clear for you all now? Who is a leader? Who is a manager? Okay. So leaders always say we, and here I command. Ask, shall we? Exchange hand. For people they develop. Let go, shall we? Order. Here they say go. And that's the, and you don't get no word boss, but only the leader. Okay. Some pictures are there, nothing new. I already discussed. So you can read it. So manager versus leader there. I already told, but for example, okay. Now you are accountant. You like budget for training or not? As an accountant or account expert, whatever, for the accounts department, when you do budget, do you like training budget or not? I'm asking. The training is a cost or benefit? How do you see as a cost accountant when you do budget? Will you allocate money for development or not? But here, when the CEO asks, allocate and CFO asks CEO, what happened if we invest in developing our people and then they leave us? You are studying HR. CEO, what happened if we don't and they stay? How do you interpret? They become passengers if you don't develop. Make a note. That's a two different. The perception about people. CEO think, develop, let them go. What to do? Let them take a risk. But if you don't develop, they become passengers. They don't do anything. They can't do anything, no? If you join as account clerk, at least they are allowed you to go for class on Saturday. If they don't do, what to do? You don't develop, you know, at least they have to get that way. If you are a Sunday working company, at least they should allow. So that is why. So CEO said, what happens if you don't and if they stay? So they become passengers. And you don't get anything, but you pay minimum salary at least, no? So here, if you develop, you can. So there's a comparison you can. So you can see for a sort of understanding of. So you can see. So this is foreign pages. These are some. It's so this is our kind of paper, but exam purpose you have to remember there's a question in the past paper. So this is the answer. Anyone knows how to control this? Stuck. Any IT people here? Stuck? No, this is working. So you should come. Okay, we study about benefit and details about of it. First come first. Which come first? Nature versus nurture. What of it? Don't say born, no? Someone said made. So someone said both. Which is correct? Either way. If the leaders are born or made depend on the or belief. Like they believe what? Someone said made. Can be. It's a belief. So don't write or wrong answer. The argument for leaders are born or made with the theories of empirical evidence. Okay, there are studies. With the search development, nature versus nature, argument development. Nature or nurture. Whether they are born or whether they are made. Right? Leaders made are not born. Outside leaders, roles, leaders follows. Right? Study between the leaders and sort of thing. Difference between leaders and managers identified. So here, someone believe the leader born. That's what that someone said. Okay? So that's a belief. He is a born leader. He ran, scream, and complain, demand, and so on. So both leaders, born leaders, are innate qualities and characteristics. So they thought they born with a particular characters, and it create or differentiate from non-leaders. Okay? That was the belief. Some genetically incorrect, so they said it is all there, family game, so maybe a generation. Okay? They take lead, I think, since childhood because of the family thing. Say, my father is doing something, the son is also doing that. That was a belief. An initiative convinced and influenced the people and so on. And 19, early 20, it was a belief, not in 21st century. And they came out with a great man and trade theory and supported this. Okay, we study what is it later. The literature says early leadership research political 20th century purpose identify different qualities of character to distinguish from leaders and non-leaders. So this is that. And great man theory. Okay, so that you can read it is very. I just for your assignment you can use that. Okay? I'm not going to discuss that. Okay? Leaders are made. They said you can cultivate. Underline the word cultivate. Cannot overnight. Cultivation is over a period. So leader can be cultivated over a period. Okay? That is, they believe this is an informal group. Huh? There are like not a formal group. They believe born, they started, so they started, and they believe that leaders can be cultivated. The word is cultivated. Advocates from this perspective believe that anyone can become a leader with the right education, training, and practice. So three things. You can educate, you can train, and different. So practice. So you can't just learning on them, you have to practice as well. And that's the belief they put out. Okay. And what is needed is development program. That is why you get career succession plan, all these management training program. Mentorship. What do you mean by mentorship? You go for understudy with some lenient senior people, and you observe them, and they will give suggestion when you do make mistake. So you do over a period. So that is why cultivation, right? Cultivate and real world experience. You have to work with it. So that's why I have shared some document. Okay. So now here you can see it's not mine. I took it from inspire.lk Facebook. I started with my business $2,500, and today selling 90 countries, number one in Australia. We all know that. Okay. So he made that. Okay. My first job was tea assistant. He said life story of the founder in month. So you can go to the inspire.lk. You can get all details for their own website. Okay. So you can see leader like tea boy become chairman of Denmark Group, selling over 100 countries and number one in Australia, right? Okay. And I don't know whether you all know this. AYS Desamanian, a poor boy who became multi-billionaire, okay, billionaire. Those days is millionaire, but a million is more than a billion now, right? Inspire story Desamanian, founder chairman of sentence industry, a man who posed the business career has spanned over half a century. Once again in my life, I have found all these things. Okay. And he was the person to get a World Bank loans the first time in Srilanka. Do you all know that? 1983 riots. He was able to produce a case and got loan from World Bank directly because Sri Lankan bank couldn't face those days. Okay. So such a leader, and you name it, all the business they have. Now Tokyo Cement and you have Rhino Roofing and all, they are all groups. Okay. Okay. And he's a key planter to corporate leader, a former chairman of John Gibbs. And he said, one day my brother, I received an invitation from a friend of ours, a big wedding at Grand Orient Hotel. Only my brother had clothes. I did not know what to do. Brother wore the shirt and went first, and when he returned, I put on the same and more. So leaders doesn't kind, they are fast statement at all. They are genuine, tell their partner. They don't fight and say, I was so rich family and sort of thing. Okay? So I want you to understand. And he was the chairman of John Kears, and he said first statement, vision statement, we want to be a model public company in Sri Lanka. That's why they are always top 5 in Sri Lanka now. You know, John Kears, okay? And he started the current chairman. Okay? I talk about Ranjit Page. He was paid 300 rupees for holding the welcome board at airport because he went for a job for the places because he's the son of Cargill's chairman. No one took him to the job. Father said, can't give a job to you. Right? Yes. That's what he's saying, right? When I was looking for a job, no one offered me a job. That time, when they heard my father's death, they thought that I would quit my job. So I did not buy stock. I wanted to change. The man who changed the targets from a place mean to you for wealthy and rich to everyone in the country. So leaders make change. I told you 3 things: attitude and wisdom, all things. So this person, this Victor Etekoda, who is it? Hitaleva, former charge. Now I don't know if no more. Yes. He didn't study Hotla or microproduct strategy or marketing management. But he branded the product. How did he brand it? He went to Sri Bada and started, because when you climb the mountain, you can paint. And it gives the relief. And in June, people started using Sita Labor. Today is a branded product. Selling, and they have a hotel in Germany now. We all know that. They went to the customer. They have seen the customers who come to Sri Lanka are more German, and they are going to Germany and set up a hotel, spa hotel, and with that Ayurvedic. So you have to make a change. You can't expect customers to come, and they are going to set up a. Of course, they're coming, but then they come frequently. Otherwise they come once a year. Now they may come 3 times a year. So they are gone. So his son is an MBA from BIA. So he very different. Okay, with this all this you can see that barefoot marketer who would have never read Kotler or micromotor on marketing or strategy. So no need to study. You have come for degree all, right? I'm just saying. So you have to have a leadership come from different. So he's a with this. So they are all leaders, and he's a failure. Sri Lankan, I think they call Dasam Garadi. Okay, and you name it, they had all the building. Borala Junction, now no more. They had a big building at Candy Road in Tirupati, no more. Right? Next to the Karaniya campus, no more. And the Gold Road, somewhere Kolpiki, no more. Because they couldn't generate second generation as a leaders. So they had a problem divided also. So Sri Lankan, this one, Gunadasa or Das Amgarali was Sri Lankan business management magnate who brought the concept of supermarket. 1977 first time. He later became a government manager all, but he couldn't do it. It's a failure. Good businessman, but he couldn't create second generation of leadership. So that's a failure. So you have to learn as a leader failure than success. Because failure gives more. So do example. Okay, now made of failure, this one. And this is the 30% set born, 70% are made. That's the theory study said. So for you this one. So who made or not? And others this one said. So based on this all. So here 28% are born, 19% are made, equals 52%. Both. Then you can say this is center for leadership study. So that's all argument. So these are some examples. Richard Churchill, Abraham Lincoln, and Desamani Evers Liana. So all are that example of directors. Okay. What is leadership? 20th century belief, leaders are born. 20th century based on the chain. Now they said it is learnable and you can make it. 1/3 is born, 2/3 is made. So that's summary of leaders are born or made. Okay. We discussed about skill. What is skill? And this video also said leadership is a soft skill. And accounting is a soft skill or hard skill. You are an accountant or accounting background. Accounting is a soft skill or hard skill. Soft skill or hard skill. Just let's say one now. Soft or hard? Accounting. Yes. There are two types of skill. What are skill? We discussed. Skill is an ability to perform a specific task or activity to a high level of proficiency. Okay. According to, so remember this definition. Exam purpose, make a note of it. That is European Commission 2015 defined skill as refers the ability to apply knowledge, use know-how, he said in the morning, sorry, that the said, complete the task and solve the problem and carry out the task completely comprise a particular job. Okay. So this is the definition of skill. That means a skill required to perform the task. Okay. So this is a definition. There are two types of skills. Hard skill and soft skill. Hard skills refers to the job-related knowledge and abilities that the employee need to perform the job. So you are an accountant, you need double entry knowledge, right? But for a non-accountant, how to explain what is profit, what is KPI is soft skill. Preparing account is a hard skill. Interpreting to a non-accountant is a soft skill. Make a note. That's a simple explanation. make into your area. Because you prepare PML is a hard skill. You learn as a technical knowledge. But every accountant cannot explain to a non-accountant, a marketer or a CEO. Okay? So you should do that. Hard skills are the technical knowledge that you have gained through any life experience, including your career or education. So you can study anywhere. Soft skills, on the other hand, are the personal qualities that help employees really thrive in the workplace. Soft skills are peculiar habits that raise them. So you're on time, you're committed to do things on. So you that the habit. Like so, even interpretation of accounting to a non-accountant is a skill. Other one is a hard skill, soft skill. Everyone cannot explain what is EP, but you can prepare. But interpreting to a non-accountant is a requirement for an accountant. Right? Preparing accounts, anyone can do. Okay? So that is a soft skill. So this a picture shows carefully and very clearly. Accounting skill, soft accounting skill, communication, industry knowledge, analytical skill. You may be a qualified accountant. When the advertisement comes for the insurance industry, you can't apply. You will not work for it. Right? But you know a double entry of that one, but you don't know how to do it. Accounting skill, hard skill, domain knowledge, professional qualification, knowledge of software steps and all, right? And stay up to date. So standard and other things. So this is two types of skill: soft accounting, hard accounting. So that I have related to your area, example of soft process card. Any question? What do you mean by skill? What is soft skill? What is hard skill? There's a question. So please remember, you may get an exam question from the area. Okay. So soft skill and hard skill and are related to your area of study. Okay, now we are talking about leadership skills. So leaderships are those skills which leader must possess to enable teamwork or influence by others, and leaderships are like. So the 10 skills are here I mentioned: communication, inspire, demonstrate. Demonstration means I explained to a non-accountant is a demonstration. And you have to demonstrate what is account, right? Manage attention, empower people, deliver, or this attempt, this one. What is it? Yeah. Leadership include the ability to strengthen and show by people management and all this, as we discussed that. That include communication. Okay, take your course outline, your mobile quickly. I already uploaded under week 1. Found it? 1-page document, not there? Under week 1. Got it? What are the skill I listed under 3 third legs or something? Can you open it? What are those? And download and keep it every time downloading it. You are losing your data. So download and put it in your mobile somewhere, open a folder. Whatever I update, otherwise when I ask, you go every time download to take time as well as you are losing your data and it's a cost. What is this one for instance? Here, the second one. And here, but then this one. What are those? I can't read it. Yeah, so you have developed those are the skills we have developed. What else you already studied? You would have studied, past something. So what if after this common, what are the things you all have studied already? These are the things. What are they? Self-awareness. What do you mean by self-awareness? Did you study? Self-awareness. What do you mean by self-awareness? No. Did you become self-awareness? Do you know who you are? Do you know? Do you know who you are? Have you done a SWOT for you? Have you done, what do you mean by SWOT? Did you do? What? I do. So you would have done the product. Two different things. SWOT for yourself. So who I am, who you are, can you make a note? That is self-awareness. So you have to learn as a part of skill. That's why I listed on the third lecture, am I right? Third lecture.
Second.
Yeah.
Last one.
So what is the second one? After that,
Time management and communication.
time management, you have to learn. Right? Other one?
Problem solving and negotiation.
Yeah. So that you would have studied somewhere. I don't teach you. You would have studied somewhere. In the operation management, you don't study problem solving. Yeah, I don't teach. But you as a part of the skill. Other one?
Motivation and conflict resolution.
Yeah. So conflict, I don't that you would have studied HR, but you should know as a skill of leadership. Other one?
Coaching and decision making. Coaching and decision.
Yeah, that you would have done under problem solving. No. Then other one?
Innovation.
Innovation I will teach. And then that's all. Right? So we'll be teaching studying that all skill, except that what I said I don't. Okay. So communication, negotiation, conflict resolution, and decision making and more. These are the skills as a leader we have to develop more and more once you get there. Okay. So skill at different level, we have to be strategy thinking, planning and delivery, people management, change management, communication, process. So these are the skills. Different scholars and all these people propose. So I have taken from, I have borrowed from media, social media, not mine. Okay. So 6 essential leadership skills are communication, dedication, adaptability. What do you mean by adaptability? To the situation, to the people. So you have to adapt. Okay. Adaptability. So these are the 6. Okay. You name it, so much come. So communication, inspire confidence, change management, build trust, plan and delivery, people management, strategy thinking, and delegation. So okay, lot. So these are the skills you as a leader you have to develop. Then your subject called skills in leadership and innovation. So we should know what is communication, how to inspire, change management, all these things. And leading agility, learning agility. What do you mean by agility? So agile. Can you check in your mobile quickly? And write it on a piece of paper. If you don't know, only. If you know, I don't need. If you don't know, find it and write it. What do you mean by agile? Agile. Look at the word agile. Learning agility. Quick to response and learning new things. All that is agile. Okay. So that is important as a skill, right? So when COVID started doing mobile supermarket. Have you seen the mobile supermarket? 40-feet container, they did it. So that's a quick response. They did it. So switch change. Like other people, even grocery people started WhatsApp. Not all. So that's the way you can adapt it. So learning activity is one of the this one. The 8 point. These are the 8 point as a research, as a scholar, Dean of the leadership group, he said, leader process mission, leaders are accountable. Our Sri Lankan leaders are not. Okay, they pass the ball. Leaders are passionate. What do you mean by passionate? And leaders are opportunity both women and women. So they don't make women or men. Okay. Leaders are communication savvy. So it's a very wide word, including digitalization. Okay. And they act strategically. Leaders are empowering. They value people. So if you have these 6 points and you can't develop over a period, overnight, but you have developed over a period, and this is a literature by suggested skill required to become a leader. Okay. Remember for the exam purpose, 5 marks. Okay. Sri Lankan concept, and during 90s, one of the Sri Lankan big companies over $1 billion export now, or maybe 2 billion now, Sri Lankan private company. He advertised for a CEO, and the advertisement appeared like this. Okay. Of course, this is a cutting, I did it, but not quite clear. And they put a head, and they said, Thailand Sanat Jayasuriya. Who is Sanat Jayasuriya? I'm not talking about current politicians or sort of thing, when he was playing cricket. Okay. And they said, you had to be Sanat Jayasuriya. The soul of Amaradeva. Who is Amaradeva? We should say. Okay. Integrity of Samurai. Okay. Then dream of Martin Luther King. The business acumen Jack Welch, I already told who is he and what he has done. The talent of Picasso, the stamina of Marxist, personality of John F. Kennedy, power of Lee Kuan Yew, character of Gandhi, statue of Abraham Lincoln. Not only that, they said, if you have this appetite, apply for our job. So do you know the importance and the uniqueness of leadership now? They wanted a guy in the head with all these combinations, not one person. Is there an advertisement, real advertisement? And the company is doing over 2 billion export now. I can't mention the name of the company, but it's a real advertisement, but I didn't get it whenever do my research. And they said all these things, minds of Albert Einstein has said. Okay. So you know the gravity and the importance of leadership, the role played in a company. Maybe some family company, they become CEO, manager, all because of this one. But real leaders or the CEO should have this combination, not alone Sanat Jayasuriya or not Amardev, all this. Okay. What Sanat Jayasuriya does it in the cricket? What is known for?
Aggressive power hitter.
Huh?
Aggressive power hitter.
Yes, but he's an opener, facing challenge. That he can face the customer, over what time? That's the one they say. The explanation is there. Okay. He can face anything with a Galudar, right? He does it. Okay. So as a leader, you have to be a calm person as well. Cannot be always aggressive. Cannot be aggressive always. That's what they say. Okay. Your head should have this all combination. You know the importance of leadership now. Is it clear now? When you apply for a CEO, what type of thing they expect? That's why they paid over 10 million rupees. You know, CEOs already over 10 million? Not 1 million, over 10 million. Of course, some CEOs pay 1 million, 500,000, that's different. The size of the company salary is over 10 million per month. So if the turnover is over 2 billion or 3 billion, the salaries are like that. But they should have this sort of characters. So you know, leadership is not one accountant or marketer, not production manager, not risk officer. It's a combination of all. So this is a pivotal role and it's like a magic in the organization. Okay. So this is the real advertisement appeared during 1990. So now I have given all the different characters for you to learn it. I am not going to go through. Okay. So here I have put Jack Welch. Why I have put 2 slides. That's important for business. Okay. When he took over in 1981, the company profit turnover was 25 billion. Profit was 1.5 billion. And in 2000, he turned over the company 129 divided by the 25, how much? How many times? Your mobile can you do it quickly? 129 divided by 25, how much? 5 times. Oh, 5 times. So he increased the turnover 5 times. Okay. Profit to 12 billion. Transfer the company known as application multinational corporation. It takes into financial service so much. So then based on only, he said, I have done it, you have to do it. Right? This is the statement he made. So this is how, so that is why they said you have to be like Jack Welch if you want to be our CEO. If you don't know Jack Welch, then don't apply. Do you know? It's a screening of your CV. You should know who is Jack Welch before applying to us. If you don't know, you are not in the business. Right? Is it clear? So Jack Welch is that. Okay. He's a PhD holder. You can see that. But the son of a railway conductor. Okay. And he was paid how much is salary? 10,500 in 1960. 1980. Yeah, 1990 or something. So you know the salary, right? The salary paid that time, not today. So $10,000. How much is in 300 rupees now? $10,000 in 300, 321. So this is how General Electric and the fee. So you have to read that if you want to read that one. So I'm given. So all the people, characters, and why that company called. Okay. John F. Kennedy, what did he do? Okay. Abraham Lincoln, Mahatma Gandhi. And what is Lee Kuan Yew did? What is Einstein did? Okay. So all these 10 people are there. So now you know how leadership is not one, not a function. Leadership is not a function, it's a combination of managing at high level. Okay. So now this, what is the challenge of the leaders? Okay. These are the challenges. 5 challenges. Motivate, inspire, and leadership development that I will be studying later. I'm not going to do, just for knowledge. These elements in the leadership we discussed. I'm not going to do anything, but you can do it. Okay. Now it's introduction. What is creativity? What is innovation? What is invention? Write it 3 words. Invention, creativity, innovation. Can someone say what is innovation? What is creativity? Mobile is an invention or innovation? Mobile phone. Remember, telephone is an invention, mobile is an innovation. Okay. So invention, remember, telephone. Innovation, mobile. Okay. That's from N5, N95 Nokia to iPhone is an innovation. So doing new things, not the existing what you are developing is an innovation. Creativity is not innovation, but you need both. Okay. Creativity and innovation are two related, separate, notion, and each required workplace success. Here the difference you can inspire both. Does the lead company invention follow that out? Okay. So you have to understand basically I will have one lecture, we'll do it last, but you should understand that creativity, invention. Okay. Now innovation happening, inventions are very less last century. But 18th century and 19th century is an invention. Now innovation. Okay. So you have got Einstein has found that what do you call the Newton third law, and now we are using rocket every day. They are building innovation, not doing nothing new. We are innovating the way going to different area, different type of things. So that's innovation. Invention done by 18th, 19th century, not inventions are done. Okay, so what is creativity is here? Okay. So we will have 15 session. One is over, or about to finish. Okay. Assessment. I have discussed with you all. This is how I do for normal class. Because here I have online. I don't know how to do. I will think about it next week. I'll tell you. Okay. So generally I will do group activity 10% and 20 total to 50 marks. So 50 total 100 marks. Okay. This is what is the other lecturers does for you? Follow this. Do they have group activity? And then you have individual assignment and group presentation. But how many people? 62 people in your register. How many people are in the overseas? Only 30? Less than that. 10, 15? So they are only in the group.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I will avoid group activity. You can't do it, no? Because with them they can't do it. So only do assignments. Group presentation and individual assignment. We'll go with that. Because group activity can't, because I can't do with them, no? So can't take them, and I don't have much IT savvy, and I'm used to PowerPoint, not with this. Okay, the reference books are this book, Introduction Leadership. You can download quickly, free of charge. That's the book I'm using, not those. And this. So under this book, you have it with you. Because I'm talking little bit, but you have to get a reference. Otherwise, you can't learn it. Because lot of things, right? So you have to read one of the books. At least this is a 2016 edition. You can download. I will upload it today. This book. Okay. What did he say? Did you listen to carefully? He said one Sri Lankan help him. What is his name? I can talk about this. I'm in the Facebook with reading people, some people, and one of the person put this message. Okay. Yes, talk about smarter person ever know was Sri Lankan. Indian University Asanda, Rajagam, and immediately he replied on the Facebook, maybe 2 days back. I'm Jasanda, Sri Lankan. Just talk about on the particular media. I'm very grateful to him for making me pivotal part of his life story. His story has brought me a countless country on this countryman Sri Lanka sort of thing. And I have been fortunate to help the world leader of our time with the maths problem. Lesson to be learned is always help your friend with their maths problem if you can. It brings you a fame of the good Sri Lanka sort of thing. It is also true that he says I was very nice and humble, fine. But in 40 years since incident, I became Americanized. Okay, remember that, please. And became the not so nice and humble or kind. But now I am trying to get back my 21 years old personality of being nice and people, right? And somebody is saying, isn't that fact that you think you are not humble, making those? So leaders can make anyone change. He's giving a credit to somebody, and even though he's a Sri Lankan, living over 40 years or 20 years. 40 years in here, and he has become Americanized, but the American say he's humble, so he want to make impact. So the way you talk and give credit, and leaders always give credit for their success. They don't take credit for them. I want you to understand that's a video, right? And he has spoken twice or thrice about it, and he was in the backbench in the class or something. Okay? So, but the thing was his speech has made him to be humble and that. So leaders can make change in the person's mind as well. That's the purpose. I took it from Facebook yesterday. So you can use social media for learning, and you can use it for communication also. So that's a different. So always leaders give credit to the people who are great. They don't hide and always take the credit for them. So real leader, and he is one of the richest and the great leader in the world. Okay? Maybe the richest 2 years. I don't know about now. Now maybe Tesla person. Okay. Now your feedback about my approach. You have to talk. Are you with me? Are you learning, following me? Someone was sleeping, I have seen. After 12 o'clock, I don't know the time. I don't know. Are you following me? Are you following me? Are you following me? Can you learn from me now? Yes or no? No, you have to tell me that I'm a quick adapter. Different class, different way I teach. You have to tell me. Because you already come out with a basic learning. No, I'm not saying the chart is a different, it's a professionally in the come. I don't know about your basic now in the code, but they are writing presentation, nothing for them. If you tell them, they come and do it in 2 minutes. The young crowd. I don't say you all are not young, you all are young, but they are very 20 plus. Right? They come and do it quickly. If I do a group activity and there is no fight, someone come and do a small presentation, no PowerPoint, but they come and talk. So then they share knowledge others. So that's a difference. Because they are doing from the year one. You all come from different. I'm not saying I don't know. I'm familiar with this but the way I'm teaching. Can you manage to learn from me the way I approach? What about you? No, you are free and you are adapt. I'm okay saying I'm adaptable. I will change it next lecture. If you want to tell me. If you don't keep the silent today, I don't know. You are free to tell and you are right to tell. If you have problem of my approach. I'm using today, now I learned it. Right? I'm got very used to PowerPoint on my laptop. I did it morning on my laptop. Here they wanted both online and physical. So then I had to use their smart board. Right? So I learned it. Right? So anyone has a problem of following my approach? You have a time tell today. Then you can't tell. So I will, if you have some issue, then I will adapt it. This is how I teach. If I speak, you can stop. You can ask question. Then, well, nobody is asking question why you how I not. So I'm only asking. So it is. I don't know whether I'm wrong or not. But you have to learn. When I finish 3 hours, I get paid. You are only paid to learn. If you don't learn it, you are a loser. Right? So please check that, and maybe you are paying on your own. Maybe not parents because you may be working. So that's different. So you are free to talk now. It's a feedback session for me. Are you learning from me? So what are you learning from me now?
Leadership.
What is leadership? Huh?
Guys,
Okay. What do you learn from me?
Planning the skills a leader should have.
Okay.
he should have to like follow.
Okay. The girls love ladies. Okay. Can someone comment about that video about the boss versus manager? Sorry, leader. What do you learn about that? What do you learn from that particular video? He said no global boss, only global leaders. So it's a unique, right? And I use a lot of videos. Is that okay with you? Will you learn? Because the subject with the text, so keep you alive. I use that's my my approach is storytelling rather than teaching. I don't know whether you all got it from me still. I normally share knowledge by storytelling, right? Others learn from that. The accounting different. I'm an accountant. I learn account, but I don't like. It's a thankless job. I don't know with account you all feel. I did so many years, but it's a thankless job. That's why I shifted from audit to accounts to Silvara. I went into doing all these things. Okay, and I'm not discouraging you all, right? But now, what is the threat to accountant now? What is the threat? AI is the threat to you all. What is AI? Artificial intelligence is the threat to you all. You are obsolete. You are studying accounting, all nonsense. If not then, AI you are going to do your job unless you learn. You are from KPMG. Are they using you? They have signed with Microsoft for 6 type of consulting. You all know that? KPMG worldwide has signed from Microsoft for 6 type of consulting. No people, AI does the work. So you are going to become obsolete. If you don't learn AI, make a note. You have to learn AI. How do I use AI to do account? If you don't learn, no point getting degree. That is why you are using accounting, digital implement. Are you doing that class? Followed or you are going to follow? How you are following this semester? Yeah, so that's it. So you have to be very careful that subject you have to follow. And you have to learn AI. Other you are obsolete. Maybe Srilanka have some, but if you want to go a multinational or a big company, that's what you do. And I know KPMG, I don't know about Levi. KPMG already signed with Microsoft. It's announced by Microsoft CEO. I have seen maybe 6 months back. Right? Harvard Business School, no physical professor. There's a AI professor. Started last June. Lectures. No physical professor. Artificial AI professor is going to do lecture. They have done it for last June semester for second year computer BSc in computing. So things are changing. Unless you change, whatever leadership I teach is going to be outdated. You understand? So everything is changing very fast. So you have to be agile. That's the word. Now you have to be very responsive rather than reactive, and you have to prepare yourself. Where you are, where do you want to be? So you are a third year first semester student. Can you write it now? And where do you want to be in 2030? Can you write it? So you are January 24, third year first semester student. Where do you want to be in 2024? 2030. Can you write where you want to be? So you are a 24 January, third year first semester student. BSc in applied accounting, right? Where do you want to be in 2030? Can you write it? 1 or 2 points. Where do you want to be? There are a lot of options. You can okay. Where do you want to be? Or 2029, 5 years. You can see 5 years. Where do you want to be? 2030. Use the planning. Where do you want to be? So not take note. The high time to think now. Where do you want to be in 2030 or 2029? 5 years. It's a personal plan. So next lecture is on self-awareness and leadership development. If you don't know that, no point I keep that. So where do you want to be? Where do you want to be? Where do you want to be? 2030. 5 years, no? 6 years. Sorry? Come here. All business. So you want to be out of entrepreneur. Can you write? Yeah, so you do that. So that's all entrepreneur. So all business. So then that's a vision. Where do you want to be? Where are you now? So you are a third year, first semester student, you are already 24. So you want to be there. So you have to now, how do you do? How do you achieve? You have to prepare a sketch. Okay. Right, you do budget. Okay. So do a sketch. What do? I complete my degree in 2025 December. Am I right? I continue 4th year, 30 exit. So that's one thing. No point coming and sitting here. You understand? Because that's why I think this subject is skill. I can teach you more and put a slide. So you have to now decide whether 2030 we are, then how do I achieve? You have to sketch it. Okay, not detailed. So where do I fit the 2024? So 30 year. So that you will finish second semester by December. So 2025, if you are continuing for 4th year, or if you are continuing exiting by 3rd year, then you can make a decision. So you will become a normal degree, BSc in accounting, not honors, no? Yeah. So you get, then you get exemption for chartered, you can go to strategic level. So they can on that. So then you will be a chartered accountant. So CA in 2030. So CA you want to be a on the field. So someone want to be a chartered accountant or CFO, right? So you may finish it. If you are good, this one, say 2025. Okay, you finish degree, so you get exemption. You do 6 months. 2026, you can become a past finalist of chartered. So you have to prepare your guide, a map, like or not, a map, development map, right? So then you can become an ACA. Once you become ACA, you can become a CFO, CEO, all these things. Or you can become CEO. So you can do MBA. Or you can do MSc in account. So that you have to decide. So that's the way you have to sketch yourself. Do a map. What is the next lecture? As per my guidelines. Next week lecture. And you prepare yourself in a couple class. Huh? Yeah, so you should know now. Right? So please do it exercise at your own comfort extent. Where do you want to be? That I'm just so where do you want to be? Now we develop and you will have a self-development, thank God. Self-awareness. Can you put a three that 4 box? You all know? SWOT quickly now. First one SWOT. You know what I'm talking about? SWOT box. Don't write one after the other. You have to be in the three box. SWOT. So that is one tool where to apply that SWOT. SWOT. What is your say? Write 3 things about you in a points form. What is your strength? What is your weakness? What is your opportunity? 3 points of each. What is the strength? What is the weakness? What is the opportunity? What is the threat? That is one of the tools you can use to know self-awareness. Who you are or who I am. I am weak in time management. I always delay in my assignment or weakness. So you are good in that, you can put as a strength. So time management. I am lack in time management or something as a weakness. Or good in time management. Or I am a quick learner or quick adapter. Like, so whatever it is. Okay? It has been a forklift, that's a theory. You cannot write one after the other. That's a requirement because your threat can be an opportunity if you are good in, that's the one. And your weakness can be made as a strength that you can do a arrow. That's the purpose, it's a theory. Right? Done by a leading university. And so it has to be, you can do. So your weakness can be strength by doing that. That's the purpose. That's a development. So area for development, AFI or improvement. April, right? They learn things and you have to learn because it's very difficult. You have to learn skill, right? So you should know who you are. If you go for interview and ask why should we recruit you or why should we hire you, what is your answer? You should tell this. If you have this one, you can tell. Right? So you should be able to tell, okay, I'm good in this. So that's why you should know who you are. That is self-awareness. So what is good at? You are good at. Okay, one exercise, we have to do it and come. And can you open that? I have uploaded 10 tools. You know, there's a folder. It's called leadership measurement tools. Can you see it on the same verse link? On the same, I have put a folder. It's called folder leadership measurement tool. Am I right? Yeah. Can you click the first one on there? What is it saying? What is the message that one? Heading? Leadership?
Something else, no? Maybe let's tell me. Mistake.
Leadership LPQ, no? Right. Yeah, there are several. You give to your mother, your father, or sister or brother to assess you, who you are. Okay? It's a genuinely there. Then you assess yourself. And if there's a big difference, you know who you are. You understand? So someone has said, maybe you are friends. Okay? So as then you see that how many questions? 16. Am I right? 14 questions. Okay? So you can put rank 1 to 5. And I have put Excel sheet, no need to worry about that. You do it on the Excel sheet. There's another next one is the Excel sheet. Yeah, open it. On that you can do a ranking. Okay. So give it to your friend or your brother or sister, and then they feel whether you say you are a leader, they may say no, you are worthless. Right? They may. But you have to accept the criticism. You understand? And you have to ask, why do you say that? Then that's the way you do. You understand? You have to say that. They will say no. You are good for you can be you are worth for 2 out of 5. So then there's a big difference. and your average, their average, and your one is tally, you are capable of becoming a leader. So that's the one exercise you are doing and come. Okay. So we'll be doing 10 weeks, one each activity like that. So next week you do it and come. So you give it to 4 people, 1, 2, and last one yours, your own ranking, and average of these 4 people divide by 4. I think that's a formula done. I have done it. So when you enter it in come, so you can see your ranking and the average ranking. What? There's a big difference. That's called AFI. Make a note. Area for improvement. It has a big difference from your one and their perception. It's a perception. It's an opinion about you. Right? So you can give it to your boss as well. You can give it to your colleague. I'm just giving brother and sisters and so on. You can give it to your colleague, your friends, and your boss. And you as if you are an accountant, you can give it to your associates. And they will tell who you are. But there's a big difference. That's a gap. It's called gap, development gap. So it's called AFI, area of improvement. Right? So that's how you develop your leadership. Okay. Is it clear? Okay. So like that, you do 10 tools. And if you do it this one after 6 months, different rank will come. So now you are doing a rank, and if you do it after 6 months, definitely will improve because you know what is leadership, then your ranking will go down further. Yes. Now you do it as a normal. This one when you do it, I'm not fit to that. So its subject is more activity than teaching, and you have to work. And please do this short and come. Right. So that will do a self-awareness. Okay. Any other questions? All are silent. Tired? The time is okay for you. Because normally I do 9 to 12. I don't do after lectures here. But here, because of your, I'm doing 12 to 3 and or time. I don't know. But normally my lectures always 9 to 12 or 8:30 to 11:30. I don't do afternoon lectures here. Unless there are any lecturers not available, sometimes we do. Otherwise, I do always only one lecture. So Sunday, I don't do afternoon as a habit. I don't. But anyway, they said online students have problem or something. Okay. Okay, I'm asking, is that my approach okay with you? Can you all manage? Okay. So you're not sure about it. Okay. Are you okay? Yeah, you have a right to take today. I can add up if any change. Otherwise, I'll be continuing the same way. Okay. And I will have 55 to 60 slides. Is that too much for you? That's my side. Because online, there, so I can't talk much. Right? So, because otherwise, I do a lot of exercise also can't do because that student can't involve. And I don't know how it's working also. Maybe I'll see one recording, then I can modify my approach little bit. Right? So, any question from me or clarification? You have other lecture, okay? At what time then? 3:30 or 3? 3. Immediately. Okay, then I'll finish your 2 minutes past. The lecture is here. Okay, thank you for listening.